St. Louis at Mardi Gras time. I head down to Soulard for the Grand Parade.
Hello everyone and welcome to STL TV's coverage of the 2018 Mardi Gras Parade here in downtown St. Louis in the Soulard area.
Yep.
I'm Todd Blackstock.
And I'm Heartman. Thank you so much for tuning in. You know what? You got a nice warm front row seat to this winter holiday here in Soulard, which is celebrating 100 years of the Muni. That's the theme this year, Todd.
It sure is, and we're going to look forward to having some fantastic floats. You know, the Muni is going to have a float here in the parade this year, and you know they know how to build things over there at the Muni.
Oh, I know. It's going to be fantastic. Kicking off the parade here right behind us, we had the great Hibernians who volunteered to be the color guard, and then of course we got the crew Canetto behind us, throwing out the best beads, hyping up the crowd, leading into our Grand Marshals.
And you're seeing it on STL TV right over our shoulder right here, things kicking off. And the crowd is starting to go wild right now. The beads are flying. There's a little precipitation starting right here, but you know, we are well layered.
Oh, we are. You know, when you're veterans like Todd and I, you know how to do the Mardi Gras parade. First of all, you get these great standing right on the Broadway parade route, and you know how to layer up, that's for sure. Hey, which one's your bead catching hand?
Probably this one right here. I've been at the judges table a few times getting pelted with beads, so hopefully I won't get hit by too many beads today, and hopefully I get some really big ones.
I'm looking around. I feel like I might get hit if I move my back to the parade. Here we go. Everybody is all decked out. It looks great.
So one thing about Mardi Gras you have to do is say laissez la bon temps rouler, which means
let the good times roll.
Yeah, so let's step away right here and show you some of the action. We'll be chiming in with a little play-by-play on the parade right here, Ivy and Todd. I know you! What's up, buddy?
I think it's amazing. Todd, you know, I was going to do a little bit of homework and try to figure out if it was historically accurate that every one of these floats actually was previously a Muni show. But then I decided, what the heck? Just go with it and take everybody's word for it. So that one was amazing because it did have a lot of the different shows that are coming up in the Muni and which have been shown in the Muni.
And so here we have another one here. What have we next?
This is the Rex. So the Rex is the person chant. Rex.
All right, they're jamming
The
around.
Rex is really the key partier, the key leader. And the Rex this year is Joe Ambrose of the St. Louis Regional President of First Bank. He is known as the King of Mardi Gras. So a famous quote from Joe is, "Sleep is overrated."
And he said the mayor's ball last night and Mayor Cruz, and it was wonderful, and she was a joy to be around.
Oh, she always is, I'm sure. Here we are with another great float.
Soulard celebrates 100 years.
Have you been drinking? What? What is this crazy notion of alcohol in the morning? I don't understand. Oh, I see. Let's see who's here. That's right.
comes the Hollywood Casino float right here behind us. And you know Hollywood Casino, they're a big part of St. Louis.
Absolutely they are. And a new addition to the Soulard Mardi Gras has been the Blues Alumni, 10 Blues Alumni float. You can hear them honking behind us.
So that's the St. Louis Blues, you know, because a lot of people think it might be like the blues musicians, but this is actually the St. Louis. Well, look who we got right here.
Oh, let's go Blues!
All right, this looks like a big Zamboni right here. Sponsored by McBride and Son Homes. So Ivy, I want to ask you about your hair today. Did you do this specifically for today?
Yes, of course. Purple is a beautiful fashion color, but purple is one of the main colors for Mardi Gras. As you know, there's purple, which means justice, and then there's also gold and green, and it all runs through the French and Catholic influences of the origins of Mardi Gras.
So right now we got some more floats behind us, and you know, Mardi Gras actually, it kind of surrounds itself around Easter. Do you want to give us a little background?
Sure, absolutely. This is a big party, and so the largest Mardi Gras celebration is down in New Orleans because they start on the 12th night, run all the way through. And as you can see, the Purina float behind us, that's part of a big sponsor because we also here in St. Louis celebrate starting all of February for the most part. So this is a big party because what happens is Mardi Gras now, and then Fat Tuesday is the big stuff yourself, go crazy right before the 40 days of Lent, where everybody kind of fasts and slows down for a while and in observance of Lent.
It's kind of like get it on right now because you know, after Mardi Gras, Fat Tuesday ends, you kind of have to chill out a little while and get healthy again. It almost coincides with like Thanksgiving and then Christmas, and then you've got New Year's, and then you've got like the Super Bowl and my birthday, and then you have Valentine's. There's always something going on.
You can't get away from the sweets. There's always something going on, that's for sure. Oh, what's really cool about this float, Bob Brinkman was one of the original founders of the Soulard Mardi Gras here, and that actually started in 1980. And that was really just a very small group of people that decided to walk from one bar to another and said, why not bring Mardi Gras to St. Louis? And it's evolved since then.
It just keeps growing and growing and growing into this.
It really is amazing.
Right now we've got some more crews coming up. There was an individual, he was a mayor in St. Louis County named Bob Bass, and he passed away last year. And Mac Bradley, the president of St. Louis Mardi Gras Foundation, gave a special honor at the Mayor's Ball for Bob Bass, who was in charge of the volunteering events for the Mayor's Ball throughout the years. So we want to give a big shout out to Bob Bass and his family. He's very much missed in this year's parade. Hey, we got some more right here. We got some more. Looks like some Missouri Tigers.
Well, this is a float called Hillary Clemens. There are 3 generations of families of Soulard Mardi Gras on this float. So these are truly Soulard Mardi Gras people, generation after generation. You can tell they've probably been up since early this morning.
Some of them probably haven't even been to bed yet.
No, that's true. And you know what's interesting about the Soulard Mardi Gras is the parade starts at 11 a.m., but the whole thing just kind of winds down around 6 p.m., so everything shuts down. So
we've got some joiners here,
awesome.
Ivy. What's your name?
My name is Laura Parrish, and my grandpa started Mardi Gras down in 1982.
Your grandpa started?
Hillary Clements.
Okay.
So, yeah.
You guys are the founding float, so we just grabbed you inadvertently off the street here, and you're probably one of the most famous people here, and it's because of your grandfather that this all started. What inspired him to do this?
Well, basically, just the first Mardi Gras, him and a few others went from there to McGurk's. They shoveled about 20 inches of snow and basically walked with a coffin at midnight. 3 years later, it started during the day, and this is now it. He'd be so proud.
He'd be proud. This is a great celebration. Thank you guys for recognizing him and sharing the story. Todd, thank goodness we are not walking through 20 feet
That
of
was
snow.
crazy, Ivy.
favorite memories?
I'd say some of my memories are sitting at the judges' table and getting hit by beads. And then when the Mystic Crew of the Purple Haze comes by, they usually bring goodies. They bring drinks and food and stuff to bribe the judges with. And I like my favorite memory is getting in on some of these filet mignon sandwiches that they brought up there. I kind of snuck in and got a couple. And I really enjoy when the parade ends and everybody kind of filters throughout the streets of Soulard, and it gets pretty wild and crazy up there. And we have a lot of great bands, a lot of people hanging out in windows, and just fun stuff.
It really is.
Ivy, we're getting beads right now.
See, in the thick of the parade. I love it. Happy Mardi Gras. Oh, you need that.
What's your name?
My name's Bobby.
All right. And how about that? We just sit here on the parade route or stand here and we get free beads. This one's going to come in handy after the parade, I think.
So there are a lot of cruise floats mixed in with some of these sponsored floats. And crew is actually spelled Krewe. Do you know anything about the crew and where this came from?
You know, I know the crew is kind of like the gang.
Yeah.
That's
exactly.
about how I
It's
would
an
put
old English term for exactly what you said. The gang. Your gang of friends, your buddies. We're a group of people we're getting together. They just wanted to make it sound fancy.
I like that.
And it's really cool. So if you want to get a float together or a crew together at Mardi Gras, it's super easy. You can go through the Mardi Gras Inc. website and you can sign up to do that.
I guess we better step up here. We're going to get run over.
Oh, Todd, this is a real tradition here at Mardi Gras is the lawn chair brigade, right? So they have it all choreographed with their lawn chairs and dancing.
We're just filling. We're filling the thing.
Right.
I have microphone.
Thinking of my boss, he doesn't want to
Have Mike, we'll talk.
Here, and they, of course, have the Missouri Lottery Balls, as they like to say, the Missouri Lottery, we have the biggest balls around. So,
And then
thanks to the
close,
Missouri
right?
Lottery
And then
here.
towards that. And then you want to know something? Okay. My black and
And Friends of Bromance is, as we mark on us today, they are here, Mardi Gras here this year, and they are all shook up. They are all shook up today. St. Louis-based 2014 specializes in customs for all ages. They are eco-friendly, so Bromance is here to not rock and roll Bromance. They've got tiny little scooters. Tiny little scooters.
It's okay, we'll get it.
That looks fun, doesn't it? Eastside Mardi Gras Association also coming away to Pine. Eastside Mardi Gras Association coming away to the runway with their team showboats. And I believe this is a theme song for one showboat, actually. The song is Musical Showboat. I might be wrong on that. Hello!
Well, we are celebrating 100 years of the Muni. The crowd is totally pumped up from all the music and beats. Coming up next, Todd, is the homage to Little Shop of Horrors.
Oh, that's one of my favorite media shows. I mean, I've seen the movie on TV, and I've seen it on the Broadway style as well, and that sure is a good one.
It is a great one. So here they come with the Audrey 2 on their Little Shop of Horrors, the Crew Murian.
Hi, what's your name?
Chill, ref it.
You're a part of the Little Shop of Horrors here.
Audrey 2, Audrey 2. So we gotta move and dance because you'll get some beads if you dance.
All right, moving and dancing here with Audrey.
So this next float, it's their 5th year here at the parade. It's their celebration of cats.
Cats.
You laughed, you cried, it was better than cats. Have you ever heard that phrase, Todd?
I have heard in Cats. I mean, that's one of the coolest shows you could ever want to see at the Muni.
Definitely has some music that sticks in your head. And here's their celebration float of cats. Todd, is it on your bucket list to ride in one of those little yellow cars?
You know, the Moolah Shriners are the funnest guys. I mean, it's like, when I grow up, I want to be a Moolah Shriner. I mean, I was in a fraternity in college. I played sports my whole life before that growing up. And it seems like that's the natural progression. You know, you give back to the community and be a Moolah Shriner and you get to ride around those cool cars.
Oh my gosh. Well, when you grow up, or you could come back from in the future, back in time, because this next float actually is celebrating Mamma Mia. But then what they did is they decided to tie a little Dr. Who theme into it because they wanted to make sure that all cast members, past, present, and the future, could be available to celebrate all of the iterations of Mamma Mia right behind us here.
Mamma Mia, that's a spicy meatball!
Sit down.
These are some of our sponsored floats, you know, and so they get in on the action, bring some of the beads as well as the music.
And they're mentioning Robin Hood, the Three Musketeers, the King and I. Maybe that's something to come.
I saw Julie Tristan on that float. That's funny.
I like that. They had the ticket booth up there. That was pretty cool.
That is smart. Oh, that is smart.
Is that it?
You know what's so interesting about the Muni is, you know, you can get great seats there, but it's open to anybody, right? You can get free seats at the Muni for any of their shows.
And all the mascots are out here today. Here's Fredberg. We saw Louie earlier from the St. Louis Blues, and there's Fredberg. Caught up with him at the winter warm-up. Actually, Angela Sharp and I were at the winter warm-up, and Fredberg really roughed me up there a couple of times.
No, Todd. Maybe he had it out to get you. Maybe what'd you do to Fredberg?
I don't know, but he ate my microphone, and he roughed me up a little bit in front of all these little kids. I was kind of embarrassed.
Oh, he pinched and pulled you and hurt your neck. Poor Todd. Oh, I'm so glad that we can use your pain with a little bit of confetti flying and the judges stood behind us, because this is a little bit of everything. I'm telling you what. Oh my God. I think that's going to put him over the top. As a judge, if you had confetti like that, would that?
I think that's really going to impress the judges, and this is the FairSt.Louis.org float. So you know the Fair St. Louis people, they put on big events all the time, especially in the summertime, the 4th of July each year. The Fair St. Louis, they bring out wonderful bands from all genres, and they really do a wonderful job. And look at this float.
Let's take a look. Yes.
Look at that.
With bribes for the judges. Liquid cookies and spam. Thanks for the spam, guys. Nice job. They want the smalls of Ecuadors.
Todd, this next crew is known by RBK, and this is their 20th year in the parade. Can you believe that?
2 decades of celebrating the Mardi Gras parade. I think that's very impressive.
It definitely is. Oh, and so they're celebrating Spam-A-Lot.
Oh, yes, Spamalot, the little Monty Python spoof
Right,
there.
that's right. Okay, so let me look and see.
You know, Spamalot actually was one of the hugest Broadway shows ever. I mean, it sold out for years with Tim Curry playing the lead.
Let's check out what they've got to offer us.
Many times again, the night we're dancing able. We sing
Pirates
fun, Todd. Any favorites so far?
You know, I like the banana people that just went by. I thought Spamalot was really cool, and getting to talk to the granddaughter of the founder of this and get her little story about how this got started was really neat. And plus, I'm starting to get a lot of beads
You
here.
really are. I think that has been a really big highlight. So this next crew is the 618 crew, which I think they hail from Illinois. And then behind that, we're going to have some crews from other municipalities, including Rock Hill and others. So.
All right, let's take a look. What's up? How are you? This is Gary Gosling. Gary's in the parade here this year, and you're doing a lot of work down here in Soulard.
We're building the 1400 Soulard project, a new apartment project, a big project for the city. And we love this place. We love Soulard.
All right. Well, thanks a lot for jumping off their float and coming to talk to us. I mean, how often does that happen? People they see you and they jump off and they get so excited that they want to come over and talk to us.
And it's holding up the whole parade, God. Look what you
my
did.
fault.
And you caused a big traffic jam.
I know the Grand Parade marshals are running up to them, telling them to
Speaking
put a
of
move
jams,
on it.
though, I will tell you, there's a jam-packed bunch of activities that go on here at Mardi Gras. It all starts, you've got the Big and Pets Parade, right? And then you've got the Wiener Dog races. Oh, Taste of Soulard.
Taste of
And
Soulard.
then you were at a mayor's ball last night.
I wasn't there, but I heard it was a wonderful event, the Mayor's Ball. And, they have stuff that goes on, yearly all around the calendar. So it just doesn't end after Mardi Gras.
No, it doesn't. So this big Saturday parade is huge, but then on Tuesdays, the neighborhood in Soulard will also have their little smaller Fat Tuesday parade as well. Yeah. And so, have you ever been in the parade, Todd?
I have been in the parade. I've been in the parade several times. As a matter of fact, I was in a parade one year with Mickey Carroll. I was in the parade with Mickey Carroll one year, and we rode in a horse-drawn carriage. And Mickey Carroll was in there, and John Carney was the MC.
I remember that
And he
year.
said, and there's Mickey Carroll with the 1904 World's Fair. And then I was in it too, and he goes, and there's Todd Blackstock. How much did you have to pay to get into this float, Todd? And I said, $40.
You didn't. So Mickey Carroll, for our viewers who don't know, he is from The Wizard of Oz.
The Wizard of Oz, he was an Oompa Loompa.
Yep, absolutely.
Legend says.
Legend says.
Legend has it. I was also in a parade with my girlfriend, and we were the king and queen. We jumped on a parade. We were decked out in king and queen outfits that we rented, and we were all costumed out. And they made us the feature of their float. So that was pretty neat. Yeah.
Awesome. It'd be interesting. You have to get here pretty early, I guess, to get on one of these floats.
Yeah, I tell you what, they start over by Busch Stadium down there, and they have a lot of hydration activities going on. They have a little breakfast and kind of get warmed up for the parade. A lot of them have little porta potties on them as well, as they're probably needed.
Which I would think is the key to making sure that everybody has fun. Here's an homage to Greece, it looks like, behind us. We saw the Thunderbirds. I love Greece.
Next up is the Mardi Gras. The Mardi Gras and Tarzan is the theme. And pretty sure it is how's it going? What's happening? How's it going so far?
Watch this, everybody.
Radio right here in St. Louis. Woo! This
Now, right now, it looks like some of the radio stations are coming through here. 105.7, The Point.
Always the music, the food, the ambiance is all, the beads, it's all part of it, right?
Beads. Then we got 96.3. Now we've got KC 95. Classic Rock 93.1. KBDZ is in full force out here today.
So we've got all of our great radio stations represented. You guys are watching it here on STL TV. Hope you're nice and warm at home while Todd and I are here at the Mardi Gras Parade 2018. So we just saw the Mystic Knights of the Purple Haze pass by, and Todd mentioned earlier that that's a crew that definitely is known for bribing the judges. We saw them get on their knees and make an offering of a king cake to the judges, as well as throwing out beads and then flaunting these really cool cars that they've been wearing. Coming up, we've got some more Shriners in the parade. I'm telling you what, you guys, it really is a lot of fun here at the Soulard Mardi Gras Parade, and things are just keep on rolling. There are over 70 entries in this parade today. So, with 70 entries, a parade like this takes about an hour, hour and a half. But the party goers here don't seem to mind being out in the cold. Well, if you've been to a parade in St. Louis, you know that you're going to see the Shriners and their mini mobiles, and the Shriners do a lot of great work here in St. Louis. We've got a great brand new Shriners hospital. So they have a big presence here in today's parade. It is Saturday, February 10th, so this is, I think, the 39th year of the Soulard Mardi Gras Parade. And like I said earlier, they actually have over 70 entrants into this parade. And I think they're planning that there will be over 10 million beads thrown out throughout this parade as well. So another couple of good reasons why St. Louis is one of the largest Mardi Gras celebrations in the United States. I hope you're enjoying watching our coverage at STL TV while you're nice and warm there at home of a 2018 Mardi Gras parade.
Show what's going on.
What's your name, sweetheart? How you doing? Are you frozen? 55 degrees.
You know who the lead singer of
Steelers Wheel? No, who is it? Oh, one of my favorite songs.
Here I am, sitting in the middle with you. Yeah! All right. So Afton Vice, the musical, right there.
You know what, I'll tell you what, there's no place I'd rather be stuck with Todd than here.
Stuck in the middle with you.
Broadway with you.
Yes. And we just listened to a little Steelers Wheel.
Yeah.
Do you know who the lead singer of Steelers Wheel is?
I do not.
I do. Jerry Rafferty.
Okay.
Jerry
And
Rafferty.
And is he?
Jerry Rafferty, he was a singer. He sang, he had some big hits. Big hits.
Yeah.
Jerry
Now
Rafferty.
I feel like we're on an infomercial for Jerry Rafferty. Rather than at the,
Baker Street.
Okay. At the 2018 Mardi Gras Parade here in Soulard. So the theme again is
100 years of the Muni. And the Muni is one of the most famous outdoor opera theaters in the whole country.
Yeah, absolutely. It's so funny. Being a California native, I always would take my sweater to the Muni when I would go in the summer because it cools off in California. It took me years and years and years to learn, Todd. When you go to the Muni in the summer in St. Louis, you don't need a sweater.
No, it's nice and warm. I like though in the Muni in the summer, it starts in the daytime, and then the twilight comes, and then the sun sets, and then they have an intermission, and then it cools down a little bit. Then all the lights come on, and you see the second half of the show in the dark under the lights. So you kind of get the best of both worlds there. And a fun fact here about STL TV is the City of St. Louis Communications Division, STL TV, shares something with the Muni. Do you know what that is?
We're both located in Forest Park.
You got it! Good job, Ivy. I'm impressed.
Oh, come on. I've been doing this long enough.
The Jerry Rafferty thing, you didn't catch that, but you knew that we share Forest Park with the Muni, and we're proud to do it.
Absolutely. Oh my gosh, you can hear the noise behind us. We might get run over here by some of the mini cars that are here in the parade.
These Moolah Shriner guys are back again. And the judges keep pushing us back over here for our own safety.
Yeah, you gotta stay off the road.
Hey, there goes Speed Racer right there.
Now that's what I want to drive, Todd. You know what? I could totally kill it in one of those little cars. Do you know that?
That's what I want to do when I grow up.
There you go.
This guy's cool right here. These guys are insane. This guy must be a race car driver in real life.
So we're about 2/3 of the way through the parade, Todd. It
Yes.
doesn't even feels like we've only been here 5 minutes.
Oh my gosh, he's just flowing right along.
This year, of course, is the Wizard of Oz. Thanks for being here. Grand Sultans of Excess. How are you? Bring the bitches east side. East side. That's right. You have Toto too? Toto too? Toto's here! There's the wizard! Toto's here! Alright. And apparently we're on great GoPros too. There you go. Party on. Party on. You're flying monkeys! Flying monkeys!
The Grand Sultans of Excess are celebrating the Wizard of Oz. Now, this is a crew that has been in the Soulard Mardi Gras Parade for their 26th year this year, making them the second longest running crew. And they have dubbed their own Grand Sultan of Excess. The 2018 Grand Sultan honor goes to Ray Simona Petri, and he's the top contributor for the past 4 years. You can tell they're having a lot of fun.
For the first time this year, it translates to good enough. And I think you're doing very good enough. I think you're doing pretty darn great. Nice job. I'm going to say bon. Is that French? Yes, it's French. Nice lettering. Thank you. Good colors. Thanks to the bees. Bees! Here's our next one, WSPS. WSPS, which stands for WSPS, of course. Robin Hood and Tights here entering the forest.
So we just saw some first-timers to the parade. First of all, there was a float that had been here 26 years, and then some first-timers. And are you familiar with the show Robin Hood Men in Tights?
I'm familiar with Robin Hood, but did you say Robin Hood meningitis?
Men in Tights, Todd. So suppose.
I'm not familiar with that.
They're a merry band of men who have unsheathed their swords for Soulard Mardi Gras mayhem. Look out. One of my favorite things, Todd, about the parade is the food and drink that's available down here. And I gotta be honest with you, although we get a front row seat here at the parade, I have yet to have any food or drink. And so I'm looking forward to getting some of that after the parade.
As soon as the parade ends, we'll be diving in. We'll be diving into the food and the parade and all that fun stuff. And joining us now is the president of the St. Louis Mardi Gras Foundation, Mr. Mac Bradley. Mac, it's your 19th year, the 39th year of this Mardi Gras, and this one seems to be as good as or better than any of the others.
This is the warmest year we've ever had, I think, here. Yeah, no, it's been great. The parade's great. We have a terrific parade theme this year. So the crews really brought their A game.
Talk about when this started in the 80s, there wasn't a Mardi Gras-ing. So talk about the inception of that and how it's changed the parade.
So I think that really changed everything. That was in 1999. This had grown so much. In the middle 90s, it was pretty warm during those years, and it became something that was much bigger than a little neighborhood festival. And we felt like it needed, a not-for-profit organization with some professional staff, and you can't run it like a community garden project forever. So that was sort of the idea. And then, of course, you also have more events as a result of that, and it's a lot of changes.
And it's evolved for the better, that's for sure, because we all get a part of it.
Absolutely.
And Mac, this is a culmination of a lot of hard work throughout the year. It seems like just because Mardi Gras is over, it doesn't end. There's a lot more work. There's also the Fat Tuesday parade and all kinds of events surrounding this.
Well, on Fat Tuesday, we're doing an event called Fat Blues Day down in Soulard Market Park with the St. Louis Blues. We have a watch party. We're going to do that on Tuesday. We're going to sleep in on Wednesday, and then on Thursday we'll start talking about next year.
Now, tell us about some of the things, activities today after the parade. We know that these streets are going to fill up, and there's a lot of cool stuff going on.
Absolutely. Right down here at 7th and Geyer, the St. Louis Blues are going to do an activation event down there. There's going to be contests and games and prizes, and that'll be a lot of fun. And of course, the 40-some-odd bars and restaurants in Soulard are all doing their own thing today, too. So there's a lot going on in there.
Oh my gosh, we've got Sister Act behind us. And if we know there are is the French Catholic tradition that Mardi Gras started, right? All right, any favorite thing for you out of Mardi Gras, Matt?
My favorite thing? The morning of Ash Wednesday. I think it might be my favorite thing. Actually, at this point in the parade is always kind of my favorite time. Right in the middle of the parade, everybody's having a good time, and it's the parade itself is a great show. This is kind of my favorite moment.
One last question for you. How do you choose a theme, and do we know what next year's theme is going to be?
We try to choose a theme that has some civic relevance to it, or something based on the calendar, depending on where Grand Parade Day falls. And as for next year, we'll talk about that next week.
Good, thank you, Mac. Appreciate you. Enjoy.
Hey, look behind us, Mac, right there, the guy who's doing somersaults. Hey, let's do it one more time. Laissez le bon temps rouler. Let the good times roll, everybody. Thanks, Mac.
Thank you.
Mac Bradley, president of the St. Louis Mardi Gras Foundation.
They're doing the Cupid 7. You know how to do it?
I don't know how to do it.
Down, do you do the Cupid chain? Down, do doing, trying to do somebody cold. Just let the music come from my soul, so all of my people can stay on the floor. They got a brand new dance, you gotta move your muscle. Brand new dance, it's kinda Cupid shuffle. It don't matter if you're young or you're old. Here we go, they gon' show you how to go. To the right, to the right, to the right, to the right, to the left, to the left, to the left, to the left. Rock it, rock it, rock it, rock it. Now walk it by yourself. Now walk it by yourself.
I tell you what, Ivy, you really got some moves. I didn't know you could move like that.
Oh, I'll tell you what, I forgot how to Cupid shuffle and I lost my mind for a minute, but I'll tell you what, it was a lot of fun and it kept me warm.
Yeah. Here comes some more radio stations, Hot 104.1. We got Tessa and SCL. Yeah, we got some fun people right here. How you doing here today, sir?
Fine, how are you?
Good, I'm Todd.
Party or something?
Yeah, we're here to party, man. What's going on?
I don't know, we were just walking in the street and all of a sudden a parade happened.
You know, so it's like you're just chilling out, you know, getting a little lunch, and all of a sudden this happened.
We're on my like fancy clothes, and then all of a sudden we have a party.
We have a party, so you know, what do you plan on doing after the parade here?
Partying for the most part, for the party for the most part. Yeah.
Now, were you partying last night?
I was. We were at the mayor's ball last night.
So you were at the mayor's ball last night, and you probably just kept on going.
Kept on going, yeah, absolutely. It's what I do. It's just that's just this time of the year. It just happens. I don't know. We can't control it. It's St. Louis.
It's St. Louis, and look at this thing right here. It's amazing. What a cool theme this year, huh? The Muni Opera, 100 years of the Muni.
Kofi from the Muni. Kofi from the Muni. He's
the guy with the By Jack hat.
Hey, where's your coat? You should have a coat on. There. All right, good.
All right, fantastic. Wow. Some really cool stuff here. Wow. Look at that guy.
How'd you like to walk around on those things the whole parade, Todd? Look at that.
Very nice.
All the judges get these. Oh my gosh, the judges are right now. You can't bribe the judges. You're not bribing the judges, are you? Because that would be somewhat illegal. Alright, thanks, Jeep. Jeeps for the house. What Jeeps?
Here comes the folks from Wicked, the prequel of The Wizard of Oz.
618 Jeep. And the Land of Oz. Thanks for the monkeys. Can't have a parade without flying monkeys. That's just one of the parade rules, right? Looking for the judges. Judges get stuff.
Coleman and Emily Parker.
How come the MC doesn't get bribed? That's what I want to know.
All right, how you doing? Emily. Kofi and Emily. All right, let's come on in here, Ivy.
All right, joining us now are the Grand Marshals of the 2018 parade, Emily and Kofi. And you guys, what does it mean to be a Grand Marshal?
You know, it means we got to throw a lot of beads. We had to smile and wave at everyone, and
it's a great honor. It's nice to be recognized for the union, to be recognized for St. Louis, so it's a good time.
So at what point did you find out that the theme this year was going to be 100 years at the Muni, and what were your first thoughts?
So we talked to Mardi Gras Inc. a couple months ago, but when they announced it just about a couple weeks ago, it was really exciting. It's nice to see what St. Louis thinks about the community. So it's really neat. It's great to see.
Talk to us about your roles and how you guys came to be with the Muni and the Grand Marshals of the Parade.
So I'm the assistant director of marketing. He's the director of marketing, and we both basically grew up working at the Muni. I've never left, and yeah, it's an honor to represent the organization.
It's obviously a beautiful organization with a partner. Nice to see.
So were you guys in the first float or what?
Yep.
So I guess you were the first ones you got to go down, and then you make your way back up here and watch the rest of it.
It's great. It's great to get amazing. It's great to come back and see all the floats come back through. So it's really great to see. Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
Awesome. Any big plans and big shows planned for this summer at the Muni you'd like to talk about?
Yeah.
It's going to be an incredible summer. I mean, every show is worth coming down to the Muni for. There are going to be a ton of surprises, a ton of big celebrities that are coming out. So, yeah.
Awesome.
Any favorites so far at the parade today for you guys?
The Little Shop of Horrors float is amazing. Amazing.
Little Shop, Nonsense,
Camelot,
East Side Story.
That was clever.
Carousel one is really good.
It's just fun to see what people in St. Louis think about the Muni and the way they interpret the theme and make their own float. It's a lot of fun to see this.
That's
This is
a great
awesome.
way of saying it.
And we were going to tell you, we were talking about it earlier, we share something fun with the Muni, and that is
We're both located in Forest Park. Our
STL
studio
TV
and
is
your
in
guys'
Forest Park.
stage.
It's just a nice neighborhood to be in, isn't it?
How about that?
Okay, do you have any favorite shows that or music from any shows?
Ever or this season? Ever? Wow.
Oh yeah, I was like, I don't know.
All right, for this season, let's narrow it down.
This season I'm going to go with The Wiz and Jersey Boys. Yeah.
For me, it's me being St. Louis. It's going to be my favorite.
Yeah, that's a classic, and I'm not a St. Louis native, so it's always it's really cool that we have so much experience here, and then having that at the Muni is cool. Oh, I'm so excited! Oh,
We're ready for it to get warm so we can get outside and make some magic.
Yes. Summer's more our thing than this kind of weather, so
Yeah, we're warm-blooded. This is weird to us.
well, here comes the East Side Story, another indicative. Thank you, Emily and Jose, for being with us. You guys, we really appreciate it. Thank you. Here we are with Cecilia Velasquez of Red Latina. Cecilia, talk to us about Red Latina.
Red Latina, the bilingual newspaper since 2000 here in San Luis. Thank you guys for inviting us.
Tulane alumni.
Well, we're having a lot of fun, and Cecilia's actually done a lot of work down at STL TV as well. You were pretty common. You're down there quite a bit back in the day.
Thank you so much. I really enjoyed the time that I spent in there as well. But well, maybe we're coming back. Something
is in the house.
Probably. So
ZZ Top.
Ooh, I love it. I love it. So tell us, Red Latina's presence here at Mardi Gras Parade.
so
Can we
much.
see it online? Will we see it in print?
We can see it online. We can see it, of course,
Quite an honor.
www.redlatinascl.com, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, you have all the social networks.
Now, I bet you, Cecilia, you're going to enjoy a few margaritas. I bet you make a really good margarita, don't you?
Oh my God, my margaritas are the best. Especially on Mardi Gras.
Perfect. And what's your favorite part about Mardi Gras?
Well, the noise, the happiness, the faces, the smiles is what really enjoy. The people is so happy. There is no other stuff than just be happy. I enjoy life. That's what I love from Mardi Gras.
Thank you.
I am definitely enjoying life. ¿Cómo se dice happy and enjoy life in español?
Feliz Martes Gordo.
Feliz Martes Gordo.
Martes Gordo is Fat Tuesday.
Sí, Fat Tuesday. I heard that. Martes Gordo. Perfect. Enjoy your time here. Have you enjoyed the floats?
Absolutely. I enjoy the creativity of all these guys. It's amazing.
Thanks for
Maybe
Y98
Red
for
Latina,
being
we
here
need
as
to
well.
come back
Morning Recovery
with all the Spanish
Y98.
and make some noise.
That's right. Make some noise.
We need to win our own car. That's what we are looking for. Yes.
What are you looking for?
To bring our car with.
That would be great.
Yes. I have not one, but it will be with Latin flavor for sure.
Of course it will. I love it. I love it. Gracias, Cecilia.
Thank you.
Everybody enjoy Soulard Mardi Gras. The Bud Light Parade has ended. Everybody have a great time today. Be safe. Be careful. Stay hydrated, if you know what I mean. Have a great Saturday. Try to keep warm. Soulard is open.
That parade just flew by.
It sure did. I mean, what a wonderful day. Ivy, it was a blast working with you here today, the 2018 Mardi Gras. What were some of the highlights of your day?
I loved the music, and I really appreciated the thought that went into a lot of the floats. And you know what? The big thing that came out here was St. Louis heart. I see people looking out for each other. I see people sharing. I see people love, lots of love, you know, and I love that about this event.
Lots of love from all genres, all walks of life. That's what we're about here in St. Louis. All inclusive. What a great day. It was fun meeting up with the president of the St. Louis Mardi Gras Foundation, Mac Bradley. He's so full of stories. We got to interview fun people from the Muni and just have a great day. It's always come down here. It's a little chilly, but you know, you put on a coat and you're good to go.
And I hope you enjoyed it at home. Thanks again. We'll see you again next time.